Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be giving you my top 5 Marvel superheroes. Before I actually get into the top 5 list, I'm just going to give you a few characters that didn't actually make it onto the list. And that includes Rocket Raccoon and Groot. Both really cool characters, and a lot of people have noticed them after they were shown in Guardians of the Galaxy, the movie. But they're also really awesome in the comic, and they're one of the greatest Marvel duos in history, in my opinion. Another hero that's awesome in Marvel is Deadpool. He's still really funny to see in the comics and even in video games, and I'm really excited to see in his new movie that's going to come out in 2016.
Coming in at number 5 is Star-Lord. After Peter Quill was abducted from Earth and brought into space, he joined the Ravengers to steal valuables around the galaxy. Before becoming a good guy and helping the Nova Corps fight evil villains, he became the hero known as Star-Lord. Star-Lord's idiotic humor and charisma makes him a very likable character, both in comics and on screen. His costumes and weaponry are really cool, and he's overall an epic character. Number 4 is Captain America. After being experimented on and given a super soldier serum, Steve Rogers, just a kid from Brooklyn, was given special abilities such as enhanced strength, speed, and durability. He was also given a kick-ass costume and shield, but was then frozen in ice and found 70 years later, where he had to get used to the modern world and then use his powers for good, joining the Avengers. Number 3 is Iron Man. After being kidnapped and brought into an Afghan cave, Tony Stark was forced to build weapons for a terrorist group, but he used his genius skills to create an armor filled with weapons to break out and defeat the group. He then ventured to become a superhero using his genius mind and weaponry army to fight crime. Tony Stark is pretty much a likable asshole, which makes his dialogue funny and witty in each scene he is in. His armor is really cool, packed with weapons, and his armor is always being upgraded. With his awesome suit and abilities, his fight sequences always look spectacular in both comics and movies alike. Number 2 is the Hulk. After being exposed to gamma rays when an experiment went wrong, Bruce Banner was granted the powers of turning into a big green rage monster. Really like Hulk because he is so simple yet so complex, in the way that when he is Bruce Banner he is trying to control his inner demons, and when he rages out he simply smashes everything in his path. Number 1 is of course Spider-Man. The story of Spider-Man is pretty simple. He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and after his uncle's death he dedicated himself to use his powers for good and protect New York City from evil. The thing about Spider-Man, or Peter Parker more so, is that he is so relatable. Just like 90% of the Marvel fanbase, he is a nerd. Me and many other people can relate to his situations he has been in, such as being bullied and such. And it's also really interesting how when he has the costume on, he's not an awkward teenager, but instead an idol to most of New York. The red and blue costume makes him stand out when fighting crime, and his witty humor always gives him a comedic vibe, lightening the tone when fighting villains. Talking about villains, his rogue gallery is huge, and has very interesting characters in it, which makes every fight he has with a villain exciting.
Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe, and also just put in the comments below, which characters are your favourites. Even just if you want to write a top 5 list, I'll be more than happy to read them just to hear what you guys think. So yeah, thanks, bye.